Hello there, Chris Benson's here with Talking TV as we continue our disc by disc guide to the Noele Gordon collection. Right, disc 51, straight into it. We've got episodes 3240 to episode 3247. So these are episodes as we head into January 1980, and as an example, episode 3245 was from the 15th of January 1980. On to disc 52, we've got episodes 3248 right through to episode 3255. Episode 3248 was transmitted on the 21st of January 1980. So, as I say, we're continuing to January 1980 on disc 52. Disc 53, we continue this amazing continuous run of episodes which started at the end of disc 17, remember that. So we've got episodes 3256 right through to episode 3263. Episode 3259, if you're interested on that disc, was transmitted on the 11th of February 1980. Disc 54 continues February 1980. We've got episodes 3264 to episode 3271. Now, it starts to get a bit complicated with transmissions, and at first I was wondering what was going on. March and April looked like it was still 4 times a week, but by May it looks like it was down to 3 times a week, and of course Crossroads was made to cut down the number of episodes it was making, much to viewers' dismay, but by May 1980 we were down to 3 episodes a week. So March 1980 on disc 55 we've got episodes 3272 to 3279. Disc 56 continues March 1980. We've got episodes 3280 to 3287. So disc 57, we head into April 1980. We've got episodes 3288 to 3295. And if you're interested, episode 3289 was transmitted on the 1st of April 1980. So there you go, just to give you some perspective of the timeline. Disc 58, we've got episodes 3296 to episodes 3303. Again, all of these, I believe, will be from April 1980. Then, as I say, we go 3 times a week, so the number of episodes in a month goes down from 16 to roughly 12. So disc 59, we go into May 1980 with episodes 3404 to episode 3311. Disc 60, we've got episodes from May and June 1980. So we've got episodes 3312 to 3319. Disc 61, we've got episodes 3320 to 3327. So I think these are from June and July 1980. Then disc 62, I think we've got 3328 to 3335, and I think these are all, pretty much apart from one, these are all from July 1980. So you're thinking, why was there not many episodes in July 1980? Well, again, I had to do some research on that, but it was the Olympics, and at that time BBC and ITV shared Olympics coverage. You won't get that now, but there was a lot of daytime ITV coverage of the Olympic Games when I've looked through the listings. So Crossroads did suffer during July 1980. So there you go. That'll be why. Normal service resumes back to 3 times a week from disc 63. We're going to episodes from August 1980. We've got episodes 3336 to 3343. And finally, for this part, we've got disc 64, which is episode 3344 to 3351. So episodes from August and September 1980. And amazingly, we've still had this continuous run of storyline and episodes without a gap since the end of disc 17. But all of that is about to change. Some notes that Network have sent us that might well be interesting to you. They've sent us some information about that famous signature tune. So in its day, it was one of the most recognisable pieces of music on television. But just what was it about Tony Hatch's iconic Crossroads theme that made it so memorable? In composing his theme, Hatch made use of a fanfare device to open the piece, effectively a call to action to viewers that their favourite programme was about to begin. This 9-note phrase was played on an electric 12-string guitar, and in choosing this particular instrument, Hatch was keeping Crossroads bang up to date with contemporary musical trends. The electric 12-string guitar was the must-have sound of 1964, having been popularised by the Beatles in their first feature film, A Hard Day's Night, released that summer. By the autumn, pop groups were vying with each other to make use of what the music press at the time described as the Beat Boys' secret weapon. But it was the Searchers rather than the Beatles whose fingerprints can be found on that Crossroads intro. Hatch had produced their September 64 single, When You Walk in the Room, which opens with a remarkably similar phrase, also played on an electric 12-string. For all we know, it may even have been the same instrument. In fact, the two pieces are almost identical, comprising the same group of notes in the key of A major. Only arrangement and phrasing set them apart. On the Crossroads recording, legendary session guitarist Vic Flick did the honours. Flick's work had graced many a hit single, and most famously can be heard on the original James Bond theme. Crossroads' theme comprises two melodies, a main melody and a counterpoint which runs across the same chord sequence. This musical device was intended to suggest the two families, the Richardsons and the Jarvises, around whom the series was originally conceived, although Hatch later confessed to having forgotten which theme belonged to which family. These 8-bar phrases alternate before combining for the final 8 bars. The first theme is played on the electric 12-string, whilst an oboe takes up the counter melody. In addition, Hatch's arrangement makes use of prominent piano, harp, and a second electric guitar, adding harmony to the main melody alongside a solid backing of bass, drums, and rhythm guitar. As a final flourish, we hear a flowing phrase played on the harp. A cover version was recorded in 1975 by no less an eminence than Sir Paul McCartney, then just plain old Paul, who tagged it on as a musical joke at the end of Wings' Venus and Mars album. Noel Gordon was reportedly delighted with Macca's take on the theme, and he even saw use in the series where it would appear at the end of notably dramatic episodes. Tony Hatch's original 1964 recording remained in use for a remarkable 21 years, following which it was replaced with a softer, modern arrangement by Johnny Patrick. All of the episodes in our box set feature the Hatch original, but be on the alert for Macca's reimagined version when it pops its head above the parapet. In a contemporary poll of 3,000 Crossroads fans, over 75% reported they hated the Wings arrangement. Sorry, Paul, you can't win them all. Anyway, that's it for this part. Part 6 coming up very, very soon. Hope you're enjoying it so far. Bye-bye.